What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? It's your boy G Waterz, and we're back with another episode of Solar Streets. And I'm so honored and blessed to have on this episode Mr. Melvin Edmonds Jr. Welcome to Solar Streets, my brother.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Yes, 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 man. You have a lot of great tunes out that we've been supporting on the playlist, and the music is just musicking, man. You got some fire.
I appreciate that. It's a long time coming. So,
Yes, sir. All right. Well, you come from one of R&B's most celebrated musical families. When did you realize music was not only part of your heritage, but something you personally wanted to pursue?
um, well, really, I want to say about 17, 18 years old. I know I love music all my life, but when it really hit me, yeah, I was about 17, 18 years old. So,
Okay. Your father, the late Melvin Edmonds of After 7, left an incredible legacy. What is the great lesson he taught you about music?
yeah, it's a few lessons, you know, first off is the show must go on. Um, Secondly, him being a part of a group, understanding that in that situation that there's no one bigger than the group itself.
Okay. Yeah. How did his example shape your professionalism and the way you carry the Edmonds family today?
In a massive way. Being the understanding that he was in the group, so it was always a team effort between, not only the group itself, but even with Face being involved in the whole situation. It just taught me that that you have to have a team in order to succeed in this industry, no matter what, whether you're a solo artist or you're part of a group. It There has to be a team behind you.
Okay. Okay. With your father and your uncle Face having made such an impact, how have you learned to honor that history without allowing it to define or overshadow your own identity as an artist?
Um, well, first thing I learned from my father and my and Face is authenticity. You got to be authentic. You feel me? If you're not authentic, then the world's gonna see that. Um, also you gotta learn how to you gotta be your own man. You know what I'm saying? Write your
Mm.
own music. Um, produce your own tracks. Also create your own lane and never wait on nobody. That's the most important. Is not waiting on nobody. And my main thing is I noticed a lot of people in the past have built careers off of doing cover music.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it, but I seen Kenny specifically create his own lane by all original music. So, that's a path that I chose to take. And with the right team behind me, it just, happened to work out.
Nice. Are you working with one particular producer, or are you producing the music yourself, or you have a team of producers you work with?
Um, I have a few. But also produce myself.
Okay.
I like to give credit to everyone that's part of my team because everyone that's part of my team. They're also co-producers. They're writers. They're what I mean. So it's everything is comes pretty much comes from a team effort.
Okay. Yeah, you got some. I mean, I love the Cosmic Love, close. Everything I've heard so far. When I discovered your music, I was like, oh man, I was expecting it. I was expecting it to be cool, but I wasn't expecting it to be so as dope as it is. Like it don't even matter what your who your people are. Like the music stands on its own. Like it competes with their music. So the music is really speaks for itself. So congratulations on that.
Appreciate that. And that's one thing that we definitely wanted to do as far as the music concerned. I mean, we got a huge catalog. You know what I mean? With choosing these releases, we wanted to make sure that we didn't put no release out that you can put up against the last. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
There's no song that we put out that you can really put up against and be like, well, let's compare these two because they're all coming from different points of views.
Right.
So plus, we wanted to do something that was kind of against the grain with what the industry is doing right now. We wanted to be more high vibrational on the frequency side. So
Yeah. Yeah, you did it, and it's working. I love the music. How would you describe the sound and perspective that make Melvin Edmonds Jr. distinct from the musical legacy people already associate with the Edmonds family?
Um, I mean, describing sound is, we still got the, the Edmonds sound to it.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna say it's just Melvin Edmonds Jr. coming into his own. It's me. You know what I mean? I can say, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a little old school with modern day with a modern day flow. Um, yeah, that's what created me to be me. So,
Okay. Yeah, I like it. You have built your career independently and created Edmonds Music Inc. What
yeah.
made ownership and creative control so important to you?
Um, well, sitting back and watching the the whole aspect of the industry, I saw I saw the aspect of someone who's an artist.
Hmm.
I saw the aspect of someone who's a producer. I also saw the aspect as of someone who's an owner. You know what I mean? Because at one point in time, Face did own a lot of his own stuff at one point in time.
Right,
So what I saw was most important from that is the ownership. When Face was running things with LaFace, they called the shots. No one else got to call the shots. So that's what the aspect I saw, and I was like, yeah, that's an aspect I want to run with.
okay. Your music has reached listeners in more than 300 territories worldwide. Was there a particular country or region that surprised you with how strongly the music connected there?
Shoot, I would say no because I never really thought about that.
Okay.
The main goal was using the music to help heal others.
Mm, okay. Well, Love, Your Love is Something surpassed 3 million global streams in just 4 months. What do you believe listeners connected with most deeply in that record?
The passion, the passion. I mean, I notice the rest of the world right now is working through their heart space,
Hmm.
and love is an action word. So yeah, I say the passion of love. So
Okay. And Miss Independent has also gained strong momentum. What inspired the song and what qualities does the woman you are celebrating in that record represent?
okay, so Miss Independent was one of those songs. I like to give a shout out to Neo.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to Neo.
Yeah. I was like, where's he
He,
going with this one? This one, I was like, okay, but like it sounded like a totally different record, but another dope version with another dope record with that title. That sounds
yes,
nothing like
yes.
the one that we're familiar with.
It's been a
With
long
Neo.
time. I've been. It's one of those situations where I've been longing to work with Neo, and it hasn't happened. So what I did was took something that he already created and recreated it into something else. So
Mm,
and it was specified for women that's out there that won't let hard times get them down, that keeps grinding through it all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm sure the response has obviously been amazing. So, what have women said to you about the song that keeps them on their toes?
I know a lot of women. They love the they love the title. Soft life. A lot of women is has spoken of. What I mean, it's like when the song was wrote, it's kind of like it's coming from an aspect of being inside of a woman's head. So
Mm.
um, but it's not really. We didn't come from the aspect when writing it. It was just something created to I know there's a lot of single women out there waiting on that right person. So I'm just basically letting them know that right person is on the way. Just keep doing what you do.
All right, now be patient.
Yes, sir.
Be patient. Your latest single is Cosmo Love. What is the story behind that song, and what does it reveal about where you are creatively right now?
Cosmo Love. The story behind that is, that was something that we wanted to go pretty deep on. Being that I'm a spiritual person, it was time to take it. a little deeper than, you know what I mean, than where it was already at with the sound, the creation of the music, also the storytelling. Um, I noticed the whole world is changing, right? You know what I mean? We got a lot of people that's been in religion. You got a lot of people that's part of spirituality. We wanted it to team kind of be right in the middle of religion and spirituality, not spiritual, not religion, but you know what I mean, right in the middle where it's not gonna just reach your everyday person, but it's gonna reach those who are religious and those who are spiritual.
Mm, okay. That and that was lyrically you did that, but the music in it is like really dope as well. It
Yeah, it took a lot of it took a lot. I feel like that 'cause we looked for that kind of that high that frequency
yeah.
for that song, and we couldn't just do it with any R&B track. You know what I mean? So putting that together did take a lot of the production was work. We worked on the production for over 8 months to get it right.
Ooh,
So
just for that one record.
yeah, we had to get it on that right frequency.
Yeah, yeah. It worked. Well, you got it now.
Definitely appreciate.
So 8 months it took to record to create Cosmo Love, and how soon after the 8 months did you decide to release it? Was it something that was in the
So Cosmo Love, we had once it was fully done, it's been fully done for over a year.
okay?
So we didn't release it right away. We wanted to wait for the right time, especially with the alignment of we wanted to be right on the alignment as far as you know we got enough music to where eyes are on us.
Mm-hmm.
Now is the time to go ahead and release that.
Yeah. Okay. Dope, dope, dope. Your music blends classic soul with contemporary R&B. How do you preserve the emotion and storytelling that built the genre while still creating records that feel current?
Um, well, I just never forget that where music came from, and I think that's most important. That I still listen to a lot of '80s, '70s, '90s music, you
Okay.
know, and that helps me stay on point with storytelling, with emotion wise. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it helps me not lose sight.
Oh, okay, okay. So, with having, I mean, your uncle, Face, and your father, Melvin Edmonds Sr. Who in your life, like, who are other influences that helped you get the sound you have today, like that inspired you?
That's all my pops. All my pops. That's as far as family's concerned, right?
Yeah,
Uh, but Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Really, I could hear that as well. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Michael Jackson plays a very, very deep part of my creative process.
Yeah, is it just his sound, or like was it a particular song that made you tap in? Like, what made him special to you?
Um, First off, his backup.
Okay.
His backup, you know, understanding that when you talk about tribe, you know,
Hmm.
my aspect being that I'm spiritual, I talk on a tribal aspect, right? A lot of people don't realize that Edmonds and Jacksons we're all the same tribe.
How so?
Being that we're both Choctaw.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? From yeah, so from the Mississippi lineage. So yeah, we're all the same tribe. So Michael he played a deep part of everything when it comes to that. Not only the backup vocals, but the messages he brought within his music.
Okay. There has been a lot of discussion about whether today's R&B still carries the soul and vulnerability of previous generations. From your perspective, where is the genre right now, and what do you want to contribute to its future?
The genre right now, the genre's it's in a good position. R and B I don't think R and B has ever lost its lost sight. So it's in a great position, and I'm just gonna continue to creating this contemporary type of R&B. Keeping these messages deep in alignment, and with a little such a touch of neo soul and modern day R&B. So and I think as far as the storytelling, as long as I keep bringing the storytelling
Hmm.
with the music, ultimately, we're gonna get more and more artists that's gonna pretty much. I'm not gonna say step out of their lane because storytelling is where we all started.
Right.
So I want to say we're going to get more and more artists who to come back to the storytelling aspect of R&B.
Yeah. And more, and hopefully we get continue those great vocals. Like
Yes, sir. Yes,
that
sir.
that make you stop in the middle of a track and start clapping, like, and
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this. I see my boys B2K came back. So
Yeah, yeah, that track is fire. They got that's man.
right there, just let
Yeah,
me know that yeah, it's
yeah,
on.
yeah. And I see. I think Amari has a solo project out now as well.
Oh yeah, his solo project is fire too.
Yeah,
But I'm a B2K fan, so
yeah, me
it
too,
ain't
me
the
too.
same without the rest of
True,
them.
true. It's something about that though, like how we appreciate certain lead singers as the lead singer, but when they come out of being the lead singer of a group that we like, you would think that it would be so easy to just jump out solo and do it on your own. But it's like it's something about the inspiration of the other group members that bring it all together. Like I think of like SWV as well. Like when Coco went solo,
Yes, sir.
even though she did a lot of the vocals, and her project was dope as well, her solo project. But it's just something special when all three of them are
Well,
together.
when you're thinking of a group, right?
Hmm.
A group aspect. So you're thinking of what all those voices can do as they come together, right?
Right.
Okay, that's like when you think about a ball player, right?
Hmm.
Michael Jordan, right? He's a great ball player. Kobe Bryant's a great ball player. But what made them better is when they had the pieces around them.
True.
So, when you think about it like that, and you think about a person going solo from a group, man, that's hard because everybody's going to be missing those other voices that's always been there behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard road to take.
And then sometimes, like even when if because some groups that are rumored that their voices wasn't on the recordings, but it's like the visual of seeing them all together move in sync and just be a vibe. You miss that. I guess you could just miss that vibe as one, like
Yes,
cause
sir.
yeah. Okay. Your team mentioned an upcoming documentary currently in development. What
Yes.
part of your story will the documentary allow audiences to understand that they may not learn simply by listening to the music?
Um, I think it all starts in the beginning, so they'll see childhood stories of things that I have gone through, things that I have witnessed being part of a legacy, the Edmonds legacy. Yeah, things. It's just a lot of things that help pave the way to make me who I am today, and you know, a lot of things. When it comes to my father, there's some things out there that the world don't really know. So it's gonna be focused on truth,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to my father and why he chose to walk away from music.
Okay, okay. You also have a full album scheduled for fall 2026. What can you
Yes.
say about the project? And when listeners finish the album, what do you hope they understand about Melvin Edmonds Jr. as a man and as an artist?
Okay, so this album it's gonna be a smooth album. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to understand Melvin Edmonds Jr. More as a person,
Hmm.
where I come from. Because me, I focus on love, just strictly love. You know what I mean? I don't focus on we all go through heartbreak. I don't focus on that. I keep it straight positive. You know what I mean? So that's basically what it is. It's positivity and love, and that's what they're gonna get from it. And hopefully, everyone enjoys it, and it's gonna get them ready for what's to come after that.
Nice,
Uh,
nice, nice.
and also letting everybody know that being in the entertainment doesn't always mean that you got to be part of that. You got to be entertaining bull BS. So
Okay, okay. What would be your ultimate duet?
mm, ultimate duet.
Yeah, for yourself.
Mm,
If you
shoot,
you
I say
bring back that soul.
duet.
I mean, your music is that good soul music, like that good R&B that made us just love the genre. So you're bringing that back, like you complimenting that genre of R&B. So
Yes.
we had some great duets, like with your uncle and Karen White, and him and Pebbles. Like they had a lot of great. So that was a big part that made him a great success as well. So
Yeah. My ultimate duet would be "Love Makes Things Happen." I'm sorry, I gotta roll with that one. That's
really, to do that over.
I would do that over time into any day.
Who
Like
would be the female that you would have on as your duet partner?
my wife, I love her voice.
Oh man, all right. What's
Yeah,
your
she was on Velvet Night, so if you go back and listen to that, you hear how she killed it. I would
okay?
record with her. Yeah, I
And,
mean, I love her voice. So,
and what's your wife's name for the people that don't know?
Brianna Edmonds.
Okay, Miss Brianna. Okay, okay. So y'all killing the game. So y'all may even get a duets album.
Uh, we could talk about that. We could talk about that coming
Sky's the
into
limit.
the.
What's been the most exciting part about this journey for you?
The most exciting part about the journey is see people actually not only vibing to the music, but to hear how my music talks to them. How my music may have helped them in certain situations. I'm getting a lot of messages from women that's going through like relationship stuff,
Mhm.
and a lot of them tell me that my music helps them get through it. It
Nice.
gives them hope. So
And I have to ask this question because it's because when I listen to the songs that they're written, just the songwriting is amazing. So
appreciate
and with your uncle being such, he's my favorite writer. So when you play your music for him, and when you do, what song stands out to him, and how does he speak of your songwriting?
Well, Kenny's always known I've been a great writer. Even as a teenager, I mean, when I first started writing music,
Hmm.
he's always complimented me on. He always told me I had potential when it comes to writing.
Yeah,
Um, so he shows love to everything that I've released. You know what I mean? He's just that type. He wants me to do big things. So
and it's that good. If the music is just that good, that's why I was curious. Like you got songs that he may want to record.
I mean, and if there is something that he feels like he wants, he knows all he got to do is let me know, and we can make something happen.
All right, so my last legacy question is a
Yeah,
two-part. Where's your top five Babyface songs, and then your top five After Seven songs?
my top five Babyface song. Ooh, I gotta say, ooh, that's a hard one.
And
Um,
they don't have to be singles. Just songs that people that know the pen and know the catalog. What's your favorite? Like it don't have to be singles. This your go-to.
okay, so Grown and Sexy.
Oh, that album was fire.
Yeah. So the song title Grown and Sexy from
Yeah,
that would be my top five. You want five, right?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
That'd be one.
Um, it don't have to be him. It could be something he produced or wrote, right?
Uh, I would like to know yours from him
From
personally.
him. Okay. Okay, so Grown and Sexy.
And then if you don't mind, you could do your top five songs that he wrote.
Okay. So Grown and Sexy. Whip Appeal.
Okay.
I think everyone who's a Babyface fan, Whip Appeal's on that list. Um, For the Cool in You.
Okay.
Um, Every time I close my eyes.
Oh man, okay.
Hmm. What would I give number five? The Day.
The Day.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's off that same album. Every time I close my eyes. Oh
Yes.
man, that was dope. That was dope. My favorite one is Where Will You Go?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so songs that he's produced or written.
Mm-hmm.
Superwoman by Karen White.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That did it. That was like what?
I still listen. I got that song on repeat.
Yeah, like I told her, I said, you that song made you the original Superwoman
Yes.
forever. You know, what I mean, we got another Superwoman out there for our for the next generation, but that started it off for me.
Yeah. So Superwoman is definitely give a shout out to her for that because she
Yeah.
did an amazing job on there. Let's see. End of the Road.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Rock Steady.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see who what else? What else? Damn, Ready or Not. That's gonna make both lists. I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens.
um, let's see. Song he had on was Whitney Houston.
Shoot.
Shoot. Yes, that's it right there.
Okay.
Shoot. So that's my top five that he's written or produced.
Right.
Okay, so now five after seven songs.
Yes.
Till You Do Me Right.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Damn Thing Called Love.
All right.
Can You Love You Like This?
Okay.
Not Enough Hours.
Okay.
And Can't Stop.
Can't stop. Man, my favorite one is One Night.
One Night, yeah, that's a good one too. See, After Seven had so many songs that were great that you know what I mean. Five, I can't really. I like more than five. So,
Yeah.
but those are
It's hard to narrow it down, but
yeah,
we could just talk about the music all day. You know, I try to just give it a little cap so we can just get an idea of where you would go with it.
yeah.
So is there anything that would surprise your listeners of something that they may think that they be surprised about what you how can I ask this? Something that would surprise what was something that would surprise your listeners about yourself?
Um.
Like do you ski? Do you golf?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I ski, I snowboard. I was a great basketball player in school.
Okay.
Basketball was my love in school. Now I was it. I was that guy. I was star basketball player on my team.
Nice. Okay. And as far as the your stage show and stuff, are there any shows coming up that you
We got some things that my team is putting together. We don't have no dates right at this moment, but we
Mhm.
got stuff that they're putting together.
Nice.
So
Well,
we'll have dates coming soon.
nice. Well, Melvin, this has been an honor. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being on Soul the Streets. We're definitely gonna be supporting all the music because all the music I've heard. So I mean, every time when you drop something, I'm like, man, I just thought because my show be like a week behind sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, if I could have just heard this song right before, like, with Close, you dropped that one. I was like, I had just finished my playlist, and I was like,
Okay.
man,
Yeah.
I say I but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So it's a pleasure talking to you. Pleasure supporting the music, and just
Like,
good to hear the music just continuing to just to see you doing your thing.
all right. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
You're ready. How can the people find you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me at Facebook, Edmonds, not Edmonds, Melvin Edmonds Jr. on Facebook,
Hmm.
Melvin Edmonds Jr. on Instagram, Melvin Edmonds Jr. on TikTok, and Melvin Edmonds Jr. on Threads.
Nice. Well, continued blessings to your whole entire family, and my condolences on your father's passing,
Appreciate it.
and your grandma, and everybody that's that I was familiar with that's moved on within the whole legacy. Because your family has been a great inspiration to me in my journey, and it's just an honor, and I wish you nothing but the best.
All right. Appreciate it.
All
Have
right,
a
man. Peace.
all right.